Going solar with 320 may cost you nothing down. But the work we do is not a $0 job. With a 10-year roof penetration warranty and solar panels guaranteed for 25 years, you can have peace of mind knowing we will do the job right every time without question. Solar. Power up.
All right, welcome back to Buck What You Heard. My name is Gene. You can reach me at Buck What You Heard on Twitter. You follow me, I will follow you back. Real quick, I want to shout out the fellas over at 320 Solar. You guys are doing a great job. Thank you for all you do, and we do appreciate you. I'm joined by my co-host, the man with the plan, the guy he's the steady rudder of the ship the whole time. My man KB.
Just catch that sarcasm, everyone. I mean, I've been pretty good except for Byron. Everyone else, I've been good. This is
the thing, man. You do your thing, man. You're a Bucs fan. You do your thing.
Yeah, but like I told you, but I've told Evan Winter, every time I say something bad about the Bucs or Devin White, they splash. So my goal on Twitter sometimes is to just say bad things so good things happen. There's a method to all the madness.
All right, my man from Cannon Fire rocking the Tom Brady, the shout out to Smack Apparel. Love you guys, man, for all you do. Thank you. Nestor Cervantes, what's up? So let's get down.
Yeah, there's some news, Gene. I don't know if you know, but there's been some news that happened.
I kind of heard something. I don't know, maybe. Yeah. It may be a rumor.
Yeah,
let us in. What do you think? What do you think we're here to talk about here?
I mean, it's been a 13-year drought since a team did something, and I'm not talking about the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah. It's the playoffs. It's 2020.
Yeah,
the Bucs don't need anybody's help unless we're talking about jumping up a seed.
Yeah, right now they hold the 5th seed. They can't go anywhere. They can't go up. They can't. I mean, they can only go down to 6. So life is pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. So I was just looking at the lineup for that game, and let's start. Well, I don't want to put the cart before the horse. I'm good at doing that, and I'm all over the place. But super excited. Fans rejoice. Be happy. The Bucs are going to the playoffs. We can talk about the playoffs. That's what it's all about. And what did you think of that game on Saturday?
Can you just? When was the last time we've been on this side of one?
We haven't.
This
not
side.
For a long time. Not for a long time.
Not in my football watching career that I can remember.
It's always we have a chance to go to the playoffs. There's a pick six, or the defense lets the other team march down the field and score on them and win the game.
Or we lose 4 straight when we have a 9-3 record, and lose out by 1 spot.
Yeah. But it feels so good. We're here. We're going to be positive. This is a positive show. I'm not going to call anybody out for what you believe or whatever. We are Bucs fans and we're enjoying this. And that Detroit game, I don't care if Detroit was decimated. They didn't have their coaches. If you want to be mad at somebody, be mad at the NFL. The NFL could have easily pushed that game back.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing we can say that's, negative in the eye of, taking over this game.
Yeah, absolutely. But the Bucs went out and did what they needed to do with the talent that they have. They were supposed to go out and smash this team.
And they did. They would have how many do you think they would have put up had we basically not pulled people like Brady?
I think they would have hung 60 on him.
I was thinking 70. Yeah, no, like
they
was just that easy.
60 on him.
Yeah,
and then somebody would have got hurt, and we never heard.
And then everyone would have came out. Mike twists an ankle. Nope. Everyone gone.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, we've learned the cautionary tale from the New Orleans Saints and what they did trying to run the score up on the Bucs the first game of the season. And the crybaby, he hasn't been right all season.
He's on IR. He might even miss the first playoff game.
Yeah. So enough about them. Who cares about them?
Yeah, fuck them.
It's about the Bucs. Let's get back to the Bucs here. So, you know what? What do you think about getting some phone calls on here?
Let's do it.
See if we can
Spice it up. I mean, we got to hear from people. I mean, I know.
Yeah,
You heard a bunch of people.
I want to share this with everybody else. Edward, thank you so much for that. And it's so good. I know I was premature talking about the playoffs or whatever, but yeah, I had a good feeling about it. Did you have a good feeling? I had a good feeling about it. But anyway, there's some really interesting. Will Julio Jones play? I think he's still injured. I don't think he's going to play.
No, Julio Jones. He at least didn't practice today.
Yeah. So
if I were them, I wouldn't. What's the point?
You're risking this guy's career. As a coach, and we don't know how long Raheem Morris is going to be there. I don't know if he's setting up his resume to get picked up with another team or whatever. Because I know that they've got to be rebuilding. They've got to be. That's got to be.
But I don't think Julio's moving though.
Yeah, I'm not saying like Raheem Morris and coaching staff. I think they're just doing enough to get information out there and say, hey, I'm available, and they'll move on to another team. I definitely see Raheem Morris moving on somewhere else. Okay, we got a call already.
Let's do it.
All right, you are live on Buck What You Heard. Who we talking with?
Gene, you know what's up? Byron Moore here, baby.
Man, how long has this been? This is a long time listener right here. Byron Moore. He goes back to the lean days when we were crying and begging and pleading for wins.
Hey, this is crazy. This is electric. This is nuts.
Did you watch the Detroit game?
Man, from the moment I sat in that seat and Gronk caught that first touchdown, I stood up, bro. I was hyped because in my mind, I'm like, yo, like this is really happening. Like, to put it in perspective for a lot of us fans, bro, like me and my girl, we've been together for 12, almost 13 years. And the whole time she's known me, I've been a diehard fan. And now she understands and she sees like, oh, okay, this is a big deal. Like, this is a huge deal in my household. My son, we went a little viral on Bucks Twitter, man. My son went nuts when his little dance with Mike Evans' jersey on, and Jason Light got a hold of it and hit the like on it too, man. So our whole household is geeked, man. We're excited, man. I think all the talk about Brady and his status of being the greatest. I mean, I'll be honest with you, Gene, man. Of course, we all want to win the playoffs and we all want to win a Super Bowl, but the fact that we got this far with no preseason, no training camp, no type of chemistry in the offseason for these boys to even get into this long haul, into this run, and for Tom to get us to the playoffs and this defense to click, and everything just seems to seem like it's on the right channel right now, man.
And think about, Byron, think about this real quick. Think about this. We didn't need help from anybody else to get. The Bucs didn't need any help from anybody.
We didn't need Minnesota to tie and Chicago to lose, and for you know what I'm saying, and for
all
the
them stupid
Giants
scenarios
to
that people
3. Yeah, like we won enough games to sit back and say, "Yo, we solidified our spot." And the craziest thing, man, I live up here in Seattle, man, and we got this little thing going with me and my buddies. I talk a lot of shit for someone that's riding with a team that's sucked so bad for so long. And I've been telling these boys, I said, every time we play y'all, we play well enough to win. Last season we went to Seattle.
Yeah.
If Jameis didn't have that fumble, man, we would have won that game in overtime.
Yeah.
So, I tell them I actually want us to come here. I'll be honest with you, because I feel like with the Redskins defense, that defensive line worries me a bit.
Yeah.
And I know we're clicking on the right cylinders, but if Alex Smith don't turn the ball over and their defense plays well enough, that game will be a lot more competitive. Living up here in Seattle, I see the holes in this defense. Mm-hmm. They don't have nothing that can stop us from getting anybody across the middle.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, man, I just think we're in the right seating position to where we can really make a run and do something special, man. But I'm G-Man. I'm just ecstatic. I'm on a high, bro. Like this whole week, I ain't been able to stop wearing my hat and my gear. Like we are going to the goddamn playoff.
There you go, man. You know what? And like I said, it's just been so long because me and you. I remember you would put comments in the chat, and we were always optimistic about, regardless who the coach was. We were always optimistic. Okay, we're going to turn this around.
Always.
We need to do this. We need to do this. And, now it's like, wow, it's paid off. We actually have a winning team. First 10-win team since 2010. And
Wow.
on top of that, we could have an 11-win team. And when the Bucs face the Atlanta Falcons, this is just it's amazing. And it's incredible what a quarterback and the evolution of how the coaching has gone with Tom Brady and Byron and Bruce and KB. You can speak to this. That's gotten better. That's improved.
Yeah, man. I mean, hell, we've been telling this team they need to put up some points. Just give us 7 in the first quarter. They put up nearly 28.
So
they did whatever they wanted.
Let me ask y'all a question and think about this. My boy brought this up to me today, and it really made me sit back and think. What if Bruce, Byron, and Bowles? What if they really haven't shown us the full playbook yet? What if there are plays in this playbook that they are just waiting till the playoffs and the right time to start letting a little more loose? Because, man, I'm gonna tell you that Detroit game, regardless of what you say about the coaching staff and how it's fallen apart before that game, I saw routes that game that I didn't see all season. And there was a couple crossing routes between Godwin and AB that made me scratch my head and say, there ain't a linebacking core in football that can run with that once that happens.
Yeah.
So, man,
they're getting the timing,
man, they got
too.
some tricks in the bag. Right. And the timing's starting to click. So this seems like, man, I don't want to jinx it, and I don't want to say it, but man, we might end up in Tampa in February, baby.
Hey, I'm along for the ride right now. I'm in game by game, like right now, every single day. I'm enjoying this. I mean, 2020 has not been pleasant. It's just been, overall, it's just not been good. But when it comes to Tampa sports, and especially the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the futility that the Bucs have experienced over all these years, this is what we've been waiting for. This is what fans have been waiting for moments like this, where we can talk about the playoffs and we can talk about the next game. And then, you know what? Who are we going to play after that game? So somebody asked the question earlier, and I want to get your thoughts on it. Do you see the Bucs sitting the starters? I personally, I think Mike Evans gets his 40.
No,
Mike Evans gets his 40 to get his 1,000. I could see that. I could see Tom Brady being in for a little bit, but personally, I don't know. I think that it was going to take a lot to get Tom Brady to sit down for a regular season game. KB, what do you think, man?
I give him a half. I say once Mike hits that 40, and then Tom, because what's Tom's touchdown totals this season so far? Is he at 36 or 38? I think he's close to there.
I think he's 36.
Let me get 40. He's at 36.
Yeah, at 32, and then 4 against the Lions.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, maybe Tom says, hey, BA, let me get 40 and be done with it. I don't know, but I think he plays the half, and I think Blaine Gabbert comes in, especially depending on the lead we have, because I have the feeling we're probably going to beat them up pretty bad again. So I think I think Tom plays the half. I think Mike gets the 40. But shout out to Mike for being the most unselfish, non-diva-ish wide receiver I think I've ever seen for someone with that much talent.
I think we're taking him for granted at times.
I am. I think so too, man. I think a lot of cats talk about the greatness of Chris Godwin in his hands, which is an amazing thing too, because Godwin can definitely get in and out his routes and catch. But we've seen Mike make plays here for 7 seasons.
Yeah.
And each one of these seasons, man, I've never seen Mike throw anybody under the bus. I've never seen him talk bad about his quarterback.
He's taking pay cuts.
Glennon, right.
Not even pay cuts. He's pushing that shit off more and more.
Man, right. And for you to sit back and still just say, you know what, I'm going to be the face. Because if you notice before the games in the huddles, who's the one that breaks the huddles every time they go out? Mike. You know what I'm saying? So he just leads by a whole different type of example. And that's why me and my kid, man, he's our favorite Buck, man, in the house, man. We love Mike Evans. So, hey, Gene, I'm going to get off this line so we can get other callers on.
Hey,
love
man.
the show. Love you, man.
Again, I appreciate you hanging in there with me as long as you have, brother.
Hey, it won't stop, baby. Let's keep going. Playoffs, big dog. Let's go.
That's right. Go Bucs.
Go Bucs.
All right, go Bucs.
All right.
Gene, is it just me, or could you just feel the radiance of his smile when he talked?
Exactly.
And the sigh of relief?
Because it's all over. I mean, just listening to his story. I mean, him and his girl have been together how long, and they haven't. They've never experienced this, and it just I don't know, man. I'm at a loss for words, man. Every time I think about this, it just I remember when Dungy was in and they started getting games. I remember the first playoff games, that the Bucs had, and I just was like, I was excited. I'd never experienced this, never experienced that I could remember and that I appreciated. So again, it's just, I can't say enough about being here.
Oh yeah. And then you both were bringing up great points. I'm not sure how you feel about this, but I think what's going to happen on Sunday is the Bucs are going to go downfield early. I think they're going to try to put up some points, maybe 14 in the first quarter, maybe 21, 28 in the half, and then just take the gas off the pedal. Brady plays another quarter. Maybe we have a 28-14, 28-10 lead, and then just put Gabbert in the fourth. Just run it out, keep it nice and simple. Game plan, like I said, push it down early, but then hit that gas pedal or the brake pedal and just slow things down. Keep things simple. Don't give away too much.
Yeah.
Treat it like a preseason game, but the third preseason game.
And personally, I watched that Atlanta-Kansas City game, and man, Atlanta wanted they wanted it.
Oh, that was all heart. That was heart. But that wasn't even they're doing scheme stuff.
That was all will. That had nothing to do with talent. That was just will. They wanted that game, but just true to what they've been doing all year. That's
why I hope Raw at least gets a DC job somewhere. I mean, there's 4 really good head coaching candidates. I mean, it's going to be hard. He'll get some interviews, which will be nice. But I hope he catches on somewhere because Raw is just Dirk Cutter can go float with the wind. I don't care.
Yeah,
Raw can get it.
He's matured. I think when
for sure
he was the head coach of the Bucs, I think he had good concepts, but he just wasn't mature enough to handle.
He just wasn't ready for it. I mean, who at 30 years old is really, everyone can talk about Sean McVay, but who really is ready at 30, 35?
He's an exception to the rules, though.
Yeah, he's the one guy. Cliff Kingsbury. The dude in the Bengals, Zach Taylor. It's just, he was before them, too. Before him, it was John Gruden was the youngest coach in the NFL.
And look at what he's doing. Jesus Christ.
Hey, someone brought this up. I forgot on where I heard this. I think it was on a CBS podcast. Raiders, Gruden, out of the playoffs. Bill Belichick, out of the playoffs. The Falcons coaches, out of the playoffs. Everything Bucs revenge is just been in full circle right now.
It's just 2020-ish. Hey, guys, the line is open. Give us a call, 813-358-8154. I would love to hear from you guys. Great energy in the chat. My man, the X Factor.
Oh,
what's going on, man? How you doing?
What's popping? Go Bucs. We in the playoffs, baby. We in the playoffs, baby.
Talk about that energy. That's what I'm talking about.
We going to the playoffs. We going to
those eyes. He's hype, baby.
We going to the ship, bitches.
It's just crazy, isn't it? When you were watching that Detroit game, what were you thinking? What were you thinking when you were watching that game?
Bro, I knew he was going to win, bro. But it's the Detroit Lions.
But to do it like that, though.
To just just to dominate, bro. Just to dominate. So, okay. We finna go to AB. Can you catch him? No.
Unbelievable. You see, they got that timing.
Unbelievable, baby.
And they got the timing down.
Yeah, no, they got to get it down because we should have put 60 on them, bro.
Yeah.
I think we would have if Tom Brady played more.
Yeah.
And we missed a couple of passes.
Yeah.
We should have put 60 on them. Actually, we should have put a 50 burger on them. Because if we would have put 60 on them, everybody else was like, you know what? Maybe the Super Bowl is not all that important. You know, they can have it this year.
Well, it looked like we were trying to run it up, but then all of a sudden Detroit said, "Yo, we're going to blitz the shit out of you right now."
But guess what? You messing with the GOAT, bro. He know his heart read. They just got to get on. They got to have that continuity. That's what's going on, bro.
Well, and then I think Byron's doing. I mean, that's the first couple weeks I've seen him use mesh concepts, just crossing over the middle,
motion,
sweet motion. Oh man, like 2 syllables now, but like
I guess he heard us.
Yeah.
I guess he heard us, bro.
Oh, and play action. How?
Byron, if you ever run across this, Brian left witch, right witch, left witch, middle lich. Use motion, bro. It's confusing to the other team. Like, what's going on? What's going on? Who you got? Use motion. We're not back in the 1978 days that you just line up and just run through the middle.
Evan Winter put out I didn't even notice this till he put it out, but there was one play where Byron put Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, AB all on the same side and then ISO'd Gronk on the right.
Buck Nation, what's up, baby?
Mr. Bucks Nation, what's up? But how the fuck do you stop any of them there?
You can't.
You have those 3 on one
side, and everybody's healthy.
Everyone's healthy. Other than Vita Vea, who are we missing at this point?
Ronald Jones is coming back.
He's coming back. He's gonna get 5-10 carries, and they're gonna
OJ Howard.
Howard. But would we have used OJ that much?
Dude, he was at 100. He was at 148 yards when he got injured.
Well, he was the only guy getting big catches
in
general before he got hurt. But
I think he was close. Yeah, 148, 150 yards, all just that fast. So I know they would have utilized him. I know
exactly.
Tom Brady loved him.
That's why Braid's gone next year.
What the butt? Loose cannons? Buck Nation?
In the house.
The hooligans? Tampa 2? What's popping, man? We got to do this, man. Man, hold up, stop. I'm sorry, bro. This is your show, but
no.
Did you hear, bro? Did you hear Steve Smith say, "Yeah, the Buccaneers going to go like this, and he's going to go like this"? I'm like,
and he walked away, and I'm like, okay, Steven.
But you're a football player, bro. Like,
but you could be.
I can understand. I could take that from.
But he's in our division. I think that was all spice, right? He just
because he mad. I'm getting that. You see how we all on link? Wakanda forever, baby.
Let me let you finish. I
was already going there, but he was hating because he played for Carolina. Cam Newton, guess what? Guess where Cam Newton at?
The bench.
He's on the bench, and he's at the Patriots. He over there with Mr. Hoodie over there slamming the phone down. What do you mean I can't watch their playbook for 5 minutes? What? That's why he was throwing the phone down. But then make my point. Cam Newton for the Carolina Panthers, Steve Smith, Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers ain't in the ship. We in the ship. Plus we in the division, right? So hello.
Yeah, how many Super Bowls do the Panthers have?
I don't know.
How many Super Bowls do the Falcons have?
Wow. I was throwing shots, but I wasn't gonna throw like below the belt shots. Like, put your glass.
Fuck Steve Smith, man. The way he just walked off the set. I mean, I watched that shit live and I just turned the TV off.
Oh no, I get these glasses.
Went all the way in there. Now, but honestly, because I don't watch that stuff, it comes across like on my Twitter feed or something like that. Mm-hmm. But I didn't know what the context was, and I wasn't really interested. I don't watch that stuff, so it just doesn't like.
Well, they had no other choice, Gene. They put the game only on NFL Network, so like they didn't even put on local TV. So that was the only station you could watch it on.
Yeah,
they want the whole world to see that, bro.
That's bullshit, though.
Yeah,
everybody got NFL Network.
We'll see how it ages. That's all I got to say. We're gonna see how it all ages. I'm telling you. So, how was your holiday, man?
It was good, bro. Just chilling.
That was
PlayStation,
that's
PlayStation 5. PlayStation 5, 4,
Gene's
3,
jealous.
2, 1. Just chill. Oh, I ain't supposed to say that. I'm sorry.
I don't have one, bro.
I don't want to get no technical difficulties.
Wow, he called me out before I can get my finger on the button too.
I love you guys, man. I love all y'all. Hey, what y'all think, man? You think we going? I think we going deep, man. We got too many weapons across the line to be like, just throwing the Mike. Mike got 40 more yards, baby. Mike it.
Yeah, we were talking about
Randy
What's
Moss,
up,
baby.
man?
Randy
What's
Moss,
up, man?
And you know
Mike
what?
got 40 more
You know what
yards.
I had to bootleg my whole deal right there. My old Jameis Winston so I just put a 1 on it and hooked it up.
Did you just do that, bro?
Oh, now it's Mike Evans, man.
Bro, did you just do? Oh my
That's
god!
the thing about those pop toys. You can't even tell.
Just take Jameis Winston and just put a 1 on it, bro. You is creative. We always been creative. We always making it happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So now I got my Mike Evans deal here. Now they've actually got one for him. But I'm like, man, it took me a while to do this.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna stick with mine. But no, seriously though, this is a time to be excited about this. And I know a lot of people that I've talked to feel like that everybody's coming into their own and everybody's getting comfortable. And we're making those moves.
Facts.
This is going to be a good game. This is going to be a good test for the defense, I think.
Facts.
This game coming up, and the reason I say that is because you saw how Atlanta played against the Kansas City Chiefs. We talked a little bit about that, and they just kind of willed it. They wanted it, and they wanted it bad, and they came up short against the Kansas City Chiefs. So, again, I think they're going to. I think the defense needs a little bit more time, and I think this will be good for them to get out there and play. And I'm just hoping and praying no injuries.
Okay, I accept that. No injuries, but I don't give a fuck about no Atlanta. I'm just being honest. I get 2 fucks.
Yeah,
I just want to see a good first quarter. Other than
We don't win 20 different packages for Julio Jones. I don't care nothing about no Atlanta.
Yeah, he ain't
I
even
ain't worried
playing.
about that.
But
yeah.
you know who needs to step up, though? I want to see these DBs against Calvin Ridley. I want to see part 2 because I got to see something.
They're going to run the same thing. Watch. They're going to run the
It's Dirk Cutter. Of course he's going to run the same fucking shit.
play. So, public service announcement. Sean Murphy Bunting. Study your tape. They finna run the same play they did on your slow ass. That you're going to be on. If you don't study your tape, your ass gonna be reading every damn Atlanta Falcons back of their names. So I'm just letting you know.
He won't be on the field at playoff time if that's the case. They have I keep forgetting his name, the dude who I hate, but he's actually played pretty well.
You talking about Cogwell or something like that?
Cockwell, yeah. Ross
Cockwell.
I don't think he's played that good, but he's playing better than SMB.
Yeah, hello. Shouts out to my boy. Hey, I was talking to Whitehead. Shouts out to Whitehead, man.
Man, that guy, he's motivated right now. He's focused.
I love Whitehead, man. That dude is a dun-it. He's a land shark.
Dude, I'm number 1 in the Whitehead fan club. I mean, John Ledyard was trying to talk a whole bunch of shit about him on Twitter, and I'm like, watch the fucking tape. Until Antoine Winfield came in, he was the best DB, in my opinion, last season. Carlton Davis was great. Whitehead was everywhere doing everything. Yeah. But now he has got some help. Obviously, Carlton took that next step. Antoine Winfield's a stud, so he can just, do his thing. But I want to see a dime package. I want to see Devin White rushing the passer along with JPP, Shaq Barrett, and Ndamukong Suh. I want to see Whitehead in the linebacker spot next to Levante David. I want Mike Edwards deep. I want Antoine Winfield deep. And I want 3 DBs. And I just want to fucking just show shit, blitz. Don't blitz. I don't care. Drop, be confusing as fucking shit. This is what I've been waiting for.
Yep.
It's time to turn up.
Yep. And
if Devin White takes 1 step backwards, I'm going to shove my foot so far up Todd Bowles' butt because I've been saying this the whole fucking year. Just blitz the guy. Just do it.
That's his strength. That's his strength.
Just do it. Have him be your fourth rusher. What's
Yup.
wrong with that?
Exactly.
He's so good.
Yes. Yeah. I love that, man. I
Chill
love
pills.
it. Always. Man, I'm thinking about C Myrtle. Shouts out Carlton Davis. C Myrtle. You got C Myrtle, you got Sean. Oh, they're gonna pick on Sean, so they need to either double on top, because they going to Ridley. I'm telling you.
Yep.
They going to Ridley.
That's the strength,
They have
right?
no one else.
And if they need, and if I don't know who's watching this, but if anybody know the Buccaneers, if they really want to know what Ridley routes are, watch Julio Jones, because he has Julio Jones routes. They gave that to him. That's why you see them the last game. Not the last game, because we killed the Lions, Tigers, and Bears. But the game after that, that's why he was going over there talking to Julio, because Julio was saying, "Look, this is what you do." They gave. It's Dirk Cutter. They gave him Julio Jones packages. If you had the slots, all that was Julio Jones, bro. Like, really. So Sean Murphy Bunting. If you want to do some homework, look at Julio Jones routes and how they set him up in the Ridley on the slot and all this other stuff out there on the end. And I'm pretty sure you'll get some cookies
pointers
from all that. Yeah, some pointers, some cookies, sandwiches. I like sandwiches.
Yeah, I'm down with that too.
Yeah.
Rojo is back. Rojo's back practicing, and the Bucs are going to need him. Keyshawn Vaughn. Yeah. I love what I saw from him. I thought they would use him a little bit more in that game, and that was like the ideal time to get him reps, and just kind of get him in there. I like how he was hitting the hole, because I'm watching Leonard Fournette.
Yeah.
I was just kind of, and again, I'm not a head coach, GM, but I was getting frustrated watching him hit the hole. And it was just like I couldn't understand it. Then you got Keyshawn Vaughn coming out there, and the way he was hitting the hole was like, whoa, that's what you're supposed to do. So I don't know, man. I think that I would love to see that young man get some time in here, and let's see what he can do.
Well, let's not forget, he was kind of fucked over. He got hit during the Bears game that caused that fumble, that 50-50 fumble call.
Yeah.
And then he basically was struggling for playing time ever since. Especially that was when we finally, started giving the ball to Rojo more. He took over. Then you have Fournette, you have McCoy. So it was kind of like, okay, you can just be RB4. But now with the Rojo injury, this is the door for him. He could be RB2 in the playoffs. He could be David Johnson, what he was for the Cardinals.
Yeah,
the role's there.
And he was catching everything they was throwing at him. So
better than Fournette.
Yeah,
Fournette had a pretty good game. You got him.
Oh no, that was the most he's made people miss.
No. Call it for what it is, big bro. Call it for what it is. If that was another team with defense, he wouldn't have made 1 yard, bro. Not with that Pittman. Remember Pittman do all this and the defender like this. Yeah, that's all he looked good with his big arm. That's it. Okay, you got big arms. Where you going? That's what Fournette was doing. You see how he turned around at the line and walked in the back like this?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yo, he ran back 10 yards on a screen. I think that's why they gave Vaughn more opportunities, is when he did that.
Dude, did you see Shady McCoy went back? You could have just went forward. You could have got the first down. He went back and he lost like 3-4 yards. They need to get rid of McCoy.
McCoy and Fournette are gone next year.
Yeah, they need to get rid of Fournette. They need to keep Vaughn. They need to keep Rojo. And
James White is going to come.
And draft in the
you think so?
NFL draft.
You don't think James White is sitting up there in New England right now? Man, my fingers are feeling pretty light right now.
Yeah, bro. Could you? I don't know. What you think about the running back? What's his name? Not Sony Michel. What's his name? That's what his name is.
Sony Michel.
Yeah, I mean, he's too many injuries, but he
hasn't been able to stay on the field.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, X that one.
Yeah.
No, but another one from New England, Rex Burkhead. I mean, he's a big guy, like a Fournette who can catch, be a little bit more dynamic. He's not going to be a burner. He's not like White, but like he can do the job, which is what we need. We need someone who's just reliable, who can catch, who can have a little bit of wiggle, get some yards, give Rojo a breather. Because I think Rojo, in terms of a first and second down back, he just needs to be the guy.
Yeah. That's it right there. Harry Berg was saying that Rojo should see the backfield this Sunday. Bank it. I would think so. You know, you're getting ready for the playoffs, and you want to see what you want to get this guy some reps and getting him ready for that wild card game. So
yeah, absolutely. Pitch count him, like give him 10 carries. You know, maybe a couple passes just to let him get the feel for it. Yeah, but I think he's a guy you don't want to overwork. I think this is a game you let Vaughn work, you let Fournette and McCoy battle up for the backup, or let those three battle for the backup for all I care. Like Rojo, we already know is the guy, and I think the coaching staff at this point knows it too.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. What you think? Who we think we're going into? If we draft a running back, who you think we should get?
I think we should do like a middle, kind of like not Keyshawn Vaughn, but like a third or fourth rounder. I think first round, take Liam Eichenberg out of Notre Dame, get a consistent tackle. Let Donovan go, bring back guys.
Oh yeah, he gone. Everybody know even he know it. He tried.
Yeah, there's some good tackles you can get later this year, from what I'm seeing.
He tried his best.
So much skill.
Oh my God, Donovan Smith. He came back and just started holding.
Yeah,
I say hold it, Donovan Smith. I already knew it. That pass to Chris the God.
Oh no! When he ran downfield, as an offensive lineman, I was literally shitting bricks. I was yelling at my screen. We're up by 3 touchdowns. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
It doesn't matter, bro.
He thinks it's a power run. He is down blocking and then going up to a linebacker on not even a play action, just a straight up in shotgun, take 3-step drop pass downfield, and he's just doing a run play. Like, how do you mess that up?
Yeah. You know what? I've missed some phone calls actually because we were talking and I wanted to make sure everybody got their time in here. So I do want to get people back on.
Yeah, get the calls, man. Let's run them calls. That's what it's all about. The fans.
Blame me.
Yeah,
I'll be quiet. I just let the fans talk.
Hey, T. Smitty tried to call in earlier and I missed that call. We'll see if he'd call back in.
Call back, Smitty.
Talk about Bama.
Call back, Smitty.
Oh, here we go. All right, you're live on Buck What You Heard. Who are we talking with?
Ooh, I thought I heard something at first.
You live on Buck What You Heard. Who we talking with?
Well, I heard something at the very beginning, and then it kind of like cut out.
You are live on Buck What You Heard. Who we talking with?
You know who this is, man. What's going on, fella?
T. Smitty, what's going on, man?
Smitty, what's popping?
First, Gene. What's going on? First things first, Gene. Can I blow your stimulus check on that PlayStation?
Yeah, everybody getting their stimulus check. All right. They said I make too much.
I know you get one either. Damn it.
You can't even find them though. That's the whole thing. That's what I'm mad about. I would have bought one. I just couldn't find one.
Yeah. Yeah, and also
I knew I was in the low income neighborhood. I seen raccoons and the cats walking with tennis shoes on. So I knew.
I was looking for one to fall off a truck somewhere too. Ain't nobody coming through for me.
Also, congrats to KB getting engaged, man. Good luck on those honey-do lists, the Home Depot trip coming up in next couple of years, man. Enjoy, good brother.
DIY. I'm gonna have to learn how to do everything myself.
There you go.
Yeah, I know.
I appreciate it, Smitty. Thank you so much.
But hey, you know this team, right? Hey, no problem, man. It's good. It's good to see the people that we known over the years get married, people having kids, they growing and stuff. It's good seeing that stuff, man.
Yeah.
And,
thank you.
But I was watching this. I was watching this team, right? I ain't gonna lie. I had to go to the bar because my cheap ass streaming Hulu cable, and about halftime I was out.
This is what I was talking about, Smitty. How did they not put this on any sort of local network? Why is it just NFL only?
Too like that.
Yeah.
That pissed me off. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because you can still milk the Brady rating, and Detroit has, fan base. But watching that game, it was like watching Alabama beat Vanderbilt. I was like, all right, I just don't want nobody to get hurt. That's how I look at it. Alabama beats Vanderbilt. But
my point is, how many times have we watched the Bucs go out and play somebody and they're supposed to just destroy them and they don't do it?
You know, the one thing I pointed out on Twitter was, even though the finesse god, aka Chase Daniels, they were backup quarterbacks used to kill this team.
Yep.
What's that clown's name? Chase Keenum?
Yeah.
You know, he made a living off the Bucs.
And then what's his name? Moore from the Panthers. I can't think of Moore.
Oh, Matt Moore.
Matt Moore just destroyed Tampa.
Yeah. And you know, one thing is with this team, right? I think it's like a couple teams in the playoffs. It's all about the matchup. And I would have felt better about a Super Bowl run if they beat like one or two more of these playoff teams. I'm just being honest about that. Yeah. But because now I'm glad they handled business against the Falcons and the Lions and teams like that.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, there's a different matchup coming to playoffs, but not just the team, coaching as well. And I think that's where the biggest issue with the team is coaching. When you look at these coaches on the side, do you think Arians and Leftwich can match up coaching wise? Because no one ever said Arians was about strategy. You know, no one ever talked about the strategy.
I'm gonna say this right here. The Bucs just needed to get to the dance, and let's see what they do. I've been watching the team, and they have made improvements throughout the year. They've gotten better. I know that there are some games they should have won, but there are a lot of self-inflicted. Other than that Saints game this year, I would have to say the Bucs losses have been self-inflicted.
Mm-hmm.
And so I really believe that, you know, they're learning from this. Tom Brady, you're talking about a different person when he gets into the playoffs. And again, I think with his full complement of weapons, you know, I think you're going to see a totally different team. That's just my personal opinion when I'm looking. I'm stepping back and looking, and I understand what you're saying. But the teams that they lost to, the Bears, the Rams, the Chiefs, they lost because of self-inflicted injuries, and just they didn't focus and do what they needed to do to handle business. I really believe you're going to be looking at a different team when they get to the playoffs, but that's just me personally.
Yeah,
I think they're going to turn up.
You know, with the Rams, I hate to say this, but people, this is why you don't pay every quarterback not named Pat Mahomes early. Golf is trash. Can we just be honest about it? Hell, Mark Rippon made a Super Bowl. You can't live off that forever. And Carson Wentz is trash. So I guess my rant right there. I'm sorry. You know, Sean McVay would dump that guy if he could right now. He wants for him paying him $35 million. You know he would. Sean McVay wants to launch him to the sun. You know it.
Yeah, you know he does.
And that's why I'm actually not worried about the Bucs playing in the Rams, because Jared Goff is not good.
I think he's injured
but
right
he's
now.
likable.
Broken thumb.
And Kyler Murray's injured also. So both of those guys, they playing backups that we never even heard of in college. But with this team, right, I think they need to focus. I know they got all these weapons. That is great. But you got to run that football. Not saying that, hey, just run it. But you have to impose your will and control the game. Because the weather, they're going to be on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Most of these places, the weather's going to be trash. Let's say they play Washington, right? When the last time the field in Washington even been in good shape, even when it was sunny and mild? It was always been trash.
Yeah.
So you have to you control that game. You run the clock. That's how these playoff teams games are won. I'll say this quick thing.
Mm-hmm.
I know we like to talk about Brady Super Bowls, which is great. But a lot of people forget about the team aspect. There was one guy. In those 16 of his years in New England, he had a top 10 defense. Defense helps out. Their running game. All they got, they may not have a big name, but they did their job. So it's not just about Brady in the playoffs. It's about everybody else doing their job. And I'll say this and I'll run off. Even though Carlton Davis got burnt by Tyreek Hill, I'm glad that he didn't say, "Hey, I don't make enough money to follow the team's number one receiver." Thank you, Carlton. At least you got heart, man. But hey, you guys have a good New Year, man. And you guys have a great New Year, man. You enjoy yourself.
All right, appreciate you, T. Smitty. All right, that was T. Smitty. Long time listener.
His Wi-Fi. I don't know. I think he was at Derek Jeter's house. His Wi-Fi was like,
was he cutting out bad? Because I could hear him.
Oh, I heard him clear.
You did. Maybe it's me. I don't know.
It's internet, man.
Yeah, it's just I guess
everyone's working.
The airways
home,
busy.
You know, it's just
Davis Island, man.
Yeah, I've been there. I've been inside.
I've been there.
Like, was your Wi-Fi?
Shouts out Mike Clayton. Yeah, we've been over there.
Yeah. Man, that's my guy right there. I love Michael Clayton, man.
Yeah, that's my dog.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Probably the most underrated.
We got another caller. Here we go. All right, you live on Buck What You Heard. Who we talking with? You are live on Buck What You Heard. Who we talking with? We'll try it again. You are live on Buck What You Heard. Who we talking with? I don't know. Maybe you're not there. Nah.
This is Real Talk Brass. Can you hear me?
Yeah. What's up?
Oh,
man?
yeah, we can hear you.
Am I echoing or anything, or is it good?
No, you're good, man.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys talked about this already or what, but I heard the last caller mention a little bit about the Lions game and how so many people are talking about the Lions game and it's against the Lions, blah 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 blah. So this is what I wanted to put my 2 cents in about. The Lions, this is the thing. Everyone's trying to act like, because it was against the Lions, it means nothing, which is retarded because they acting like we haven't dominated offensively like this before all season. Like, we've had several games where all of a sudden our offense explodes. The whole problem all year has been we're starting slow. First it was we're starting fast in the beginning, but we can't finish. We can't have 4 quarters. And then it went from that to, okay, we're starting slow, but we're having a quarter or 2 quarters at the end of the second half where they explode. So that's the whole thing. And it ain't that, we scored these many points because it's against the Detroit Lions. No, it's not about that. We've been scoring points like this. We did it last week, the week before.
You there?
Scored a whole bunch of points.
You're breaking up. I think. Oh, you still there?
He probably under some power lines.
Yeah. Or a tunnel. Okay.
Hold on. The power should be getting better. You hear me now?
Yeah.
You just got mad and started walking down the street. I used to do that too. Losing all kind of signal.
I'm a truck driver. I'm driving right now. So
I knew it sounded like that. Yep. Be careful out there, bro.
So, thanks. So basically what I'm saying is the whole point was us starting fast. You know, it ain't about, it's the Lions. That's why we were able to score like that. We did it against the Vikings. We did it again. We've done that to a lot of teams. The whole point is, can we consistently do that? Which, if you look at it, we did it at the end of the Falcons game. We scored a whole bunch of points. And then the start of the very next game, we scored a whole bunch of points. So take what we saw against the Lions as a good thing, because what we're showing is that this offense is now starting to click, and it's starting to be able to click early. So that's the dangerous part. As far as the defense, I think our defense is way better than what we've been playing in the second half of the season. I think ever since the Giants game, all we've been doing has been playing a whole bunch of zone. My thing is, I think we've been playing a whole bunch of zone because the back half, the secondary is not that good at playing zone, and I think we're just getting better and better at playing zone. But I think now that we're in the playoffs, I think we're going right back to what we do best, which is man press and blitzing the crap out of everybody. And we haven't did that since the Raiders game. Just the Giants game, all we've been doing is playing zone. That's all we did. In the Saints game, I think we played a little bit of man. In the Chiefs game, a little bit of man than we were.
But besides that, every other game we've been playing zone, and we're not that good in zone. The pass rush since we lost Vita hasn't been as aggressive with just our forefront because Vita's not there no more to push the middle of the pocket. So when we're in zone and we're not blitzing nobody like the way we do with top rolls, exotic blitzes, we don't get there as fast, and that mixed in with us being in zone, I think has been giving them giving the opponent. Like I said, we're in the playoffs. I think we go back to playing a lot of man and a lot of blitzing, and the defense about to turn up in the playoffs. So that's all I wanted to say.
All right. Well, thank you so much for calling in. That's great, man. You got a prediction on this upcoming game?
Not really, because I don't know what we're gonna do. I think we'll probably end up doing the same thing that we did with the Lions. I think we end up sitting our starters in the second half, letting Keyshawn Vaughn get some more reps, which I hope. Let him get more comfortable. That's what I think. I think either we sit our starters in the half, or after Mike gets his record, then we start sitting people.
There you go.
I really don't know how this gets go.
That's kind of where I'm at right there. All right. Well, thank you so much for calling in, man. You're greatly appreciated.
All right, man.
All right. That was Real Talk Perez calling in.
But what you heard? Hey, Wes. What's up, Wes O'Connor? I got me a fan, y'all. I'm feeling like a star. What's up, Pippin? What's up, Wes?
Tempe 1D, a win is a win. You know what? You're 100% spot on with that. And that's kind of what alludes back to what I was talking about earlier in the show. There were times where the Bucs would on paper they're supposed to go in and beat this team, and they don't do it. It didn't happen. But now this is a team the Bucs were supposed to beat the Lions. With the injury to Matt Stafford didn't help matters any for them. The Bucs went out and did what they had to do anyway, regardless of who was under center. And that's what it comes down to. It could have been any other team. They just needed to go out and execute, and that's what the Bucs did. They took care of business to get this team into the playoffs. And that's at the end of the day, that's what it all comes down to. They beat a team to get into the playoffs. With nobody else's help, they went in and took care of what they needed to.
And they did it early, too. They didn't wait till week 17.
Yep.
They did it early.
Yeah.
It's all about team, man. When you have the team, yes, we got Tom Brady. Everybody's so happy about Tom Brady, me, including me. I feel like a groupie at Rihanna concert. So yeah, I love Tom Brady, but in all actuality, man, it's about the team. Yeah. Everybody got to work together. Special teams, defense, offense. Ryan Jensen, hell, Donovan Smith. If you just give that man time to throw, man, he could pick any team apart. And when you do that, everybody look good, you know? And when we going to get a run back, man? We got that Lion dude run back on us like that. When we going to get a run back?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, give me 500,000. I could do it. Find me a lane. I can find a lane. I still got some wheels.
So I don't know what's happening. Is it just hard to draft? Kansas City gets a kick returner all the time. It never fails. Kansas City always ends up with a dominant kick returner.
Saints too.
Huh?
Saints too.
Yeah. And I just don't know what it is. It's just one of those positions that the Bucs just can't consistently hit on. I don't know what.
One thing that's interesting, whenever the Bucs have gone after a kick returner, other than Djax, granted he wasn't an actual kick returner, they just haven't gone for someone with speed. Like they've drafted guys in the 6th round they called a returner. Like the only other person I can think of is Raymond Calais, who's somewhere else now. But like no one else has really been like a burner, which until Bruce Arians came in, speed was never a priority.
Yeah.
So that's
we
true.
need. I don't know if the special teams coach is just, okay, whatever you need, Bruce. All right, whatever. I don't know. He needs to speak up.
Pena needs to kick every kickoff out of the end zone. He needs to kick every punt out of bounds. And, Suckup's got to, just not play in Detroit ever again. But
and when you're tackling, fundamentals 1-on-1. Special teams too. I'm on the special team. But when you're tackling and he all up, somebody punch the damn ball. Somebody just punch the ball out. Everybody just so focused on tackling. And these arm tackles and
diving.
let me dive and try to trip you. Levante David, somebody please give him a one-on-one. Levante,
special teams coordinator / player, Levante David.
Yeah, did you see the play that he made? I mean,
he punched the ball.
He does that every fucking week.
Yeah,
Levante David's supposed to be in the Pro Bowl.
Levante David was the guy who gave the speech against the Falcons.
I think he's got to be the most underrated linebacker or actually player in the NFL. Levante David has
Ring of Honor. Who goes in first? Levante David, Gerald McCoy.
Levante David.
I'm just saying.
You said Levante David, right? Period.
Yeah.
Or did you put a comment in that bitch?
I was just asking.
A question.
Did you just say Gerald McCoy? Hell no.
No, but he's the captain. He was the first round pick.
I know.
I'm with you guys.
My bad, Ben. My bad. He blocked me. He blocked me on Twitter. I don't give a fuck.
Well, I think he's sucking up to get
Since we're on this subject, I got to ask you guys this. Was Gerald McCoy a good player?
You said it right. Gerald McCoy.
on a mediocre or bad teams, or was he a good player that was just good? He was just good, or was he the one that kind of stood out because everybody else was not at that level?
I mean, he was good.
Exactly.
For 5-6 years, he was
Name
good.
Somebody across that defensive line that we had when Gerald McCoy was here that was going through the line and stopping the run like Vita and Sue. And Golston was just coming up. Golston wasn't really coming up the line because I guess he was getting tired of that shit too. Let's have fun. Let's come out here. This is the chance we all waited for. Fuck that. I was like, nah. They come out here to steal.
You good, Ben? You good?
Yeah,
Ben?
you good? Ben, my bad, Ben. No, man. You killing the mood, bro. You going to war in the trenches, and you're talking about let's have fun. And
I'm fine with
my
that.
bad.
I'm fine with being a nice guy, but
hey, how you doing? Hey, let me help you up.
I mean, just give me 3 hours of you just being, not a bad guy, but like a really intense guy. Like just be intense. Nice. Quentin Nelson between the whistles is a
we in the
demon. But when the whistle's blown, he's hey, what's up, man? Are you good? You good?
Yeah, Gerald McCoy got a sack like every 2-3 games. He got a sack. And then he want to do the Batman. I'm like, bro, you didn't do nothing.
Well, he never did in the fourth quarter, or when he had.
They never showed up in the fourth quarter, bro.
But he was
never.
Good. He's
was never okay.
Great. He was never great. He was good.
Good is Sue.
Yeah,
good is Sue.
I think
he was okay. He was okay
because when you look at Sue, you can think of memorable plays. You can think about an interception. You can think about a fumble that he's run back for a touchdown. You can think about him throwing.
There you go.
Yeah, and I mean, just
but we said he had, other than Levante, he had no one around him. I think Sue is better than McCoy. I will die to my grave with that.
This goes back to my question about that. Was he good on a team that wasn't good?
I think he was a pretty good player on a bad defense.
He stood out because he was better than everybody around him. Yeah.
He was quick. He was never good. He was quick. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Okay, X, it's on you. You got the floor, my brother.
Rest. It's the same team, bro. It's the same defense. Freaking Golston is playing out of his mind, bro.
Quietly.
That's your coaching defense.
It's the same defense. It was the coaching.
That's what I mean.
Bro, it was the coaching. And then 93 was like, fuck all that. Let's just have cotton candy and ice cream at the end of practice. And then I want to get my shine on. It's about me in the interviews. And I know, let me get these glasses that's too fucking big for me so I can keep pushing them motherfuckers up, pushing them up and shit. And like I'm very intelligent. And well, Gerald McCoy, why did y'all lose?
Come back and try harder next time.
Yeah, we just want to have to watch the film and go, no, bro. We
Lovie
were sorry
Smith as a player.
Bro, it was like, Hey, they was like, run it Jerry McCoy way. He's not going to tackle you.
Well, he's going to go up the field. He doesn't know how to run fit. He just knew how to get up the field. He was Aaron Donald, but like not as well.
Jerry McCoy was okay. 93-9, Sue and Dominican Sue is good.
Well,
good.
Sue had an okay last year, but this year it's gone to a great level.
That bear turned into that deer, bro, turned into a bear. He's not a deer, bro, no more. Because
I've heard people thinking he's going to retire, and I'm like, not when he's playing this well.
Sue got that.
Yeah.
Sue got that get off for you, man. And they were talking about, all the Jerry McCoy lovers. Oh, Jerry McCoy, guys, did you see his get off? Oh, my God. Well, if he was getting off, why he ain't in the backfield?
Exactly, and that's my issue.
The lineman on the offensive team, other side of the team, excuse me, Gerald, let me move you out the way. If you had such a get off, he didn't have no get off. The reason why they was doing that, and I'm just speaking facts, bro, he was just a nice person. Now, don't get me wrong. Personal life, I don't know nothing about Jerry McCoy, but this football shit, 813, and Raymond James, I know everything. I've been at every game. If I wasn't there, I was outside the stadium looking at the jumbotron. Oh man, Jeremy, it is what it is.
Sucking up though, he's trying to get in on the Bucs next year,
bro. I was running across, bro. If we even made a touchdown, I was running across the field, the end zone with that big ass flag, pissed off because we made a touchdown and it was like 34-12. We lost.
It's like Vernon Hargraves with a quarterback throws the ball 10 yards over the head.
10 to 12 yards. Vernon Hargraves. And then you say Vernon tighten up.
He's giving up the most yards and touchdowns in the league. And
Did you see he got him on Sunday? He gets a defensive pass interference call, and he's doing this.
Bro,
he's walking around celebrating, and the ref's done throwing the flag. He's walking around.
G, you forgot that one. It's this one, this one, and then this one. Oh, I gotta go get him.
Though slipping and falling. What was the deal with Vernon Hargraves last year? He fell nearly 2 or 3 times every single game. Every single game.
Vernon Hargraves was a Florida Gator bust. Because the reason why they look so good at college, because you got 1 or 2 like star players and everybody's just like mediocre or whatever. So they make it look good. Like, oh man, he is just so dominant. Then when they get to the NFL, everybody just like that. You get what I'm saying? Everybody just like you.
Everyone.
And the defense, you think you was the fastest player in college, and the defensive player like, hey, where you going? Hey, what's going on? What route you finna run? Oh, you finna run the seam route? I'm right with you.
I'll give you the head start.
I can't shake this dude, coach. You gotta have your wawa. Like Mike Clay. Shouts out to Mike. Mike say you gotta have that wawa, that wiggle room. Where's your wiggle at? You gotta have that wiggle room to get that little couple of centimeters or whatever, space so you can catch the ball. Vernon Hargraves was a bust. Jerry McCoy was an okay dude that that helped players up, that apologized and stuff like that in the trenches. We didn't need that. We got Sue now. Sue making the 93 look good. Put Sue in the ring of honor. That's what I say. That's just me. Put Sue in the ring of honor because Jerry McCoy don't deserve no ring of honor.
Anarchy.
Bruh, I'm just a real dude. My clique is very small.
And to be honest, I mean, there are some other players like I would have loved to see Ricky Bell or James Wilder in the
why not?
How James Wilder isn't in there is kind of fascinating to me.
That's a great man. That's a great man too.
Wait, who do we put in this year? Or do we not put in anyone?
We need to put a water boy in before we put Jerry McCoy. Put the water boy in. Oh man,
we'll put Sean McVay as offensive assistant.
What? Exactly.
Ring of honor.
Man,
before
Jerry McCoy, I love you, homie, but you weren't really you weren't no threat on Sundays or Monday night. Well, we ain't never have a Monday night.
No,
ever since we got Tom Brady. So you weren't no threat, bro. I heard that personally from a couple of NFL players. You wasn't no threat, bro. They was like, what? Tampa Bay Jerry McCoy. Oh, that's a win.
Sapp never liked McCoy.
Sapp, that's my god brother. I'm sorry. Well, you said it. Since you said it first. Sapp said he wasn't no threat. Put it like that.
Yeah. So
he wasn't no threat.
Yep.
He
apparently McCoy never wanted to watch film with Sapp. He never wanted to be in the same room.
I would have been so. Man, I ain't worried about what Sapp did.
You're talking about probably one of the greatest players.
Sapp is the GOAT on defense.
He's the best defensive tackle.
I don't care what anybody say about his attitude.
Yep.
I don't care what they say about his attitude. My dog say, put a jersey on. You think you so tough? Put a jersey on. To the head coach of the Green Bay Packers.
He sure did.
I was in the tunnel. I was working for the Tampa Bay Bucs. You work for Raymond James. That's the people in the blue shirts. That's right. Raymond James. I was working for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I still got my credentials in the phone because I was so proud. I was like, "Oh, we finna win this game." Who that? Who say gonna beat them? Saying we lost. I was in the tunnel when Sapp said that. He was coming out. They had to break them up. Sapp don't hurt him. He don't want that smoking 813. Hey, Sherman was like, bro, maybe it wasn't, illegal. Maybe he was a good player. He's a good player. He didn't want that smoke.
No, man.
Could you imagine Sapp, Sue, Golston, Vita? Could you imagine them across the line right now, bro? You know how much adrenaline one man that everybody falling makes, bro. I'm sorry I'm taking the show over. I'm just excited. We're in the playoffs.
Yeah, we are
in the fucking playoffs. I'm so it's been 78 years since we've been in the playoffs.
Yep, they were wearing leather helmets last time.
What?
Now
it wasn't a football. It was literally a pig they was carrying before we. It wasn't a pig skin. We was carrying the motherfucking pig.
He was still alive too.
And the pig name was Bella.
Dude.
Shut up, Bella. I'm trying to get this guy. Move your hand out my ass. I gotta hold on to your waist.
So I gotta ask,
trying.
What do you think about what Jason Light has done since
Jason Light need to go to a strip club because he's balling. He's balling, baby. Yes. Everybody like, what is he doing? Oh my God, we need to draft this. Jason's like, oh boy, I got some surprise for you because you never know what's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah,
you want to see stuff on the Bucs, that Bucs app that the damn interviews start like 8 minutes into the thing once you started. Yeah. It's like, what happened? What did I miss? Then you go on YouTube, they 7 minutes late. It's like, what's going on, bro? But Jason Light was like, you never know what's going on behind the scenes.
He drafts in a vacuum, and it doesn't matter.
Not even just drafting. He's the best free agent acquisition GM we've had in forever. I mean, he always has, and we've learned about Jason. It seems like he gets the coaches what they want.
Right.
And I think he's done an adequate job of doing that. And I think, maybe Lovey and Cutter had certain skill types of players that they want, and he drafted players that just didn't work out. Yeah. Whereas Bowles and B are like, give me this guy. I want speed. I want these characteristics, blah, 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 blah. And Jason Light's always going after high character guys.
I'm kind of thinking he already wanted them players or was shopping. Because, these
last year, we all of a sudden got more
millionaires. He's shopping right now for 2021. Who can I surround? Oh, yeah. He's like this. Yeah, we finna get rid of Donovan next year. What you gonna give me for? Yeah, 2021. Yeah, I know it's 2020, but
bag of Skittles.
Fill up our Yoda machine. We'll get you Donovan Smith.
Some half-eaten gum and a bag of Skittles and
2 tear wipes. And I keep telling. I want to tell him, work on your legs, bro. You got your hands right.
That's the thing.
Work on your legs.
He's just not good at pass protection. He's gotten a lot better. This year has been a good year for him with the run.
But Brady getting the ball outs made him look way better.
Yeah, it's true. This is true.
Because Jameis, 5 seconds for a tackle is hard.
Hey, I'm sorry. It's a difference between a ring light than a motherfucking regular lamp light. This be hotter than the motherfucker. I feel like I'm on stage. I feel like I'm playing a damn concert. I'm sweating. I bet you the people like, damn, that bitch on coke.
Energy, man.
That
I would
bitch.
kill for that.
My energy, bro, is so high. I'm like this. Even when I'm in the bed, I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's a difference, bro. It's like I feel like I'm doing a concert. This light is killing me. I'm like, oh my God, that bitch is like, nah, I ain't finna lighten up. You want it light? I'm finna give you light. It's so different.
Let there be light.
Bro, it's a difference between a ring light. The ring light gives you the light, but it don't give you the heat. I bet you people are like, damn, that bitch either I think X on crack or cocaine or he did a lie. He just wiped his
he's
face.
high on the Bucs.
Yeah, I'm high, bro.
That's what it is.
Bro, I never smoked, never drank, never did no drug, bro. I just got like natural energy, bro.
And that's what it's all about.
But this motherfucking light is hot as hell. I don't know if I need to just repent, take like 3 communion cups.
Beat Jason Light, just jump in the pool, baby, with suit on and all.
There you go.
I can't jump out here. We got nothing but dirt. Dirt out here. I ain't in Western Chapel. Like I told him, I ain't in Western Chapel. I'm in the hood, baby.
Well, I can't believe we've been on here for over an hour talking about the Bucs.
We love y'all, man. We love the Bucs. We love them. This is what it's all about. And I give shouts out to What the Buck, man. What the Buck. Y'all like and subscribe to my homie, man. I don't know if it took me to get him over 3,000, get 3,000 more. Loose cannons, log and subscribe. Because he ain't going to get nothing better than this than local people that love the fucking Buccaneers ever since we was losing every game. What the Buck is an OG, bro.
OG.
What the Buck is a what the hell is why did he not get on the podcast sooner? That dude, you live, bro. Much respect to you, like you, love you. You're a brother. You too, White Chocolate. You too. You too. You thought I forgot you. I ain't forgot you. Where you at? In Kansas City? Where you at?
I'm in
Carolina
Tampa right now.
You in Tampa with your Carolina shirt on? And
I live in North Carolina now, but you know.
You Tampa,
it's the Berkeley Prep colors.
Berkeley Prep, Carolina blue, boy. I love that. But it is what it is. Like and subscribe, y'all. It is what it is, bro. Help this man out, man. This man, get this man in 2,000, whatever, man. Because this dude know his shit. It is what it is.
Help that guy too. This man, he's the brains behind the operation.
That's what I just said.
Pretty.
What the Buck? That's what I just said. Help the man. Like and subscribe. Because when you helping him, you helping the whole Buccaneer fandom. That dude, man, right. You live, bro. You live, bro. Much
I can't follow that up,
show.
So
you live. I just say how I feel. My circle is very small, very small. People don't like me. Oh, you don't want to know the truth. Don't ask me.
Very hard to believe.
If you don't want to know the truth, don't say, hey, is I'm skinny? No, but you can, work it up and tone it out a little bit.
There you go. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming on. We are, I want to get you back on here again, man. This is a lot of fun.
Get him before the playoffs. This guy would get me hyped for the playoffs.
Get me when I get my ring light. I got to go get my ring light, man, because I feel like motherfuckers.
I will buy it for you on Amazon. I
feel like a hoe in the church. I'm just sweating. I'm up front. They put me up front. The usher put me way up front.
They put you in the front of the church. Right in front of the pastor.
Hey y'all don't know me, man, but I love y'all, man. All what you heard fans out there, it is what it is. This is me every day.
All right. Well, guys, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. And I appreciate you coming on, KB. Thank you as usual. X, tell everybody how they can get a hold of you, man.
Hey, you can get a hold of me. I don't do social media, but Sam, I say, man, get you live, bro. Get social media, man. Get you a Twitter. You can tweet me at @emcwhite on the Twitter, and that's it.
That's it.
And then I'm on Loose Cannon. That's all you need. And I DM you, talk to you or whatever. If you need me to do a show, it's $5. So
close on or close off.
Then there's a $5 there's a finder's fee for me because
exactly.
we'll
$250 and $250, $5. So just put that down, and then it is what it is, man. Like and subscribe, man. To the Loose Cannons, to the BucWhatYaHeard, To all the local,
shout out
all of them. To the hooligans.
Yeah, there you
Shout
go.
out to the hooligans, all of them, because we know our shit, man. And we're going to keep it real with you. Facts. It ain't about me. It ain't about anybody. It's about this team, man. It's about 813. That's what it's about.
That's right. And let's enjoy this. Everybody enjoy this win. Everybody enjoy this season. Just be along for the ride, man, because it's been a long time. And we are overdue.
Facts.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for checking us out. And we're going to go ahead.
Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. I don't drink, but drink one for me. I don't drink or smoke, so smoke your cigars or whatever.
I'll take some of this water right here.
Yeah, this what the strongest thing I drank was a Coca-Cola. And if I felt like I was on the edge, I put a little cherry in. If I was living on the edge, I put a cherry to Coke. I was all the way live then.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. And I'm going to go ahead and run a commercial here, and we're going to go ahead and get out of here. But please check us out. We'll be back on again next week, same time, and we chopping it up. And I'm going to go ahead and get on.